all my loyal subscribers. Peace to the planet. Peace to all the star seeds. And, peace to anyone just trying to spiritually grow. Maybe hear something that you haven't heard before. Or, just get reiterated on something that you already know. So, we got to open up correctly. Of course, every day. Start off with the same. Your day not the same, but you can we all gotta have a little starter routine that just kind of just like before you run a race, you always gotta do your stretches, get your mind right. Like it's kind of like being a racer, but you're just in a different field, so it just requires it's real life, so it just requires different things from you. So yeah, with that being said, I come to everyone with like a special message for sure, as always. The universe has been talking. They say brightly, but I gotta say, loudly. Bright, loud, because everything vibration. So bright could just be a frequency sometimes. It just depends on what spectrum that you can see. It's all about what vibration level that you're actually on. Because when you're calm and everything, it's kind of like a smoke. Like if you're inside, like you able to see the smoke rise and it do its little dance. It do its little dance and but like whenever you're the vibration is more up and more active or bright, as they say, then it causes a frequency shift, and it causes the frequency to be bouncing around more and be not as calm and receiving. It's kind of like an antenna on your phone, on the TV. Like if it's moving around a lot, it's not gonna really get that good reception. Versus if it's still and aiming in the right direction, then that's when the magic start to happen. So I feel like we have to. I know everything kind of just go these days, but you gotta actually find some time to just sit still a lot. I know everyone's seen that famous art picture where the guy he has his hand under his he just sitting like this, and it's just the thinker. Sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves to try to do all the thinking when it's people in the multiverse and in the high heavens that'll give you the answers. All you gotta do is be willing to sit down and listen. If you have certain genes and waves inside of your body, these things can pick up higher frequencies. It depends on how high your frequency was in this life. Well, either created in this life, or you're gonna be you've received it as a collection throughout lives. So it's all a race. It just depends on how long you've been here. It depends on how much work you've been putting in. What you're willing to give up, what you're willing to try. Are you willing to put it all on the line, like always. For sure, just trying to do better than you did yesterday. At the end of the day, that's the goal, Ain't nothing too spectacular about this stuff. It's just trying to outdo what you did yesterday. And sure, you don't have to be in the same area. Maybe yesterday you didn't work out. Today you can work out. And then like maybe you don't work out one day, but then you didn't get to create one day. So now the next day you get to create more. So it's just all about, okay, now I get to create more. So I did more than I did yesterday. It's just always about doing more than what you did yesterday. Always try to outdo yourself. And so you yesterday who didn't do something that you can outdo today. Maybe yesterday you didn't just like work on your dreams enough. Like try to plan your dreams, plan your vision out. Like there's certain things that you have to do. still have the same, sorry, but if you still have the same goals as from last year, then something wrong. Because I mean, you can have the same goal in a way, but it has to be, the vision has to be more clear this year. Like every day, the vision need to get clearer. If you ask me, like it need to get clearer and clearer. And there should, and if you end up getting cloudy, then you can always work on getting back, clear. But you want to try to stay as clear as possible, so you don't have to keep on trying to prep yourself to get ready all the time. Whenever we get off our goal of trying to, aspire and just get higher in the realms and in the heavens, or just the spiritual realm, or whatever anyone want to say. Like, it's plenty words for one thing, like, and that's just how it go. But whenever you're aspiring to really, get higher ranks in the spiritual realm, it's gonna be a whole lot of spiritual challenges also, as above, so below. So those challenges that you're gonna be going through up there, you gonna have to deal with it down here too, because everything, you and your higher self, y'all have a ribbon of connection, and that string or ribbon is connected from you to your higher self, and depending on how much you tap into yourself, and like I said, that ribbon is kind of like a satellite, just like how you see, like on a satellite, whenever it shoot up, like it shoot to the based on what they perceive, what they give us, the information. The satellite shoots up to another satellite in the space, and then that satellite scatters it. But it's all lines. It's all about the lines. It's just such a skinny line that you can't see it. It's just so thin. It's a ray of light, and just like how the sun is, it's just a ray of light hitting you. And depending on how much, like I said, that you get in from your higher self, just think of that stuff as like a phone or something. Like that's your antennas and stuff is what's helping connect you to these things of the higher, because like you gotta have high energy to go, just like even they know that you gotta have a certain big enough telescope to reach certain distances in the galaxy. You have to have certain, it has to be big, it still has to be a big satellite, to reach certain distances, because even if it don't matter, it do matter, in a way. Everything matters, like, no coincidence, nothing. So like I was saying though, you need to try to have the best connection with that as you can, so you can receive those downloads and continuously, do the things that you need to do, so that you can always just become even more in touch, more in tune. But you don't want to stay on the phone too long, of course, because that's just that's just with anything, So it just tapping in, but then you want to tap in and still have your mind set on trying to. Because if you in the sun and you got 100 things going on, you still gonna miss the message. The only way you gonna be able to really get that connection, it's like you on the phone with somebody and 10 people trying to talk to you in the background. You like, who, what's going on, who? They on the phone like, dang, you can't even hear me talking to you. We done all went through that before. But you on the phone with somebody and they trying to talk to a whole lot of different people. It's just like, don't even worry about it till they just hit me up tomorrow. They just had to be like, and as above, so below. Like, if their connection ain't with a certain intent, a certain listen, then it's gonna fall off. It is not gonna get, you're not gonna get the message, and the message will, be lost. Maybe somebody else will pick up they might get the message that was intent for you, because you didn't, tap in, you didn't listen to what was the message that was being given to you. But yeah, I started my fault. I started getting into my flow state. But yeah. With that being said, family, you already know. Peace to all my loyal subscribers. Peace to the family. Peace to anyone who just made it through